Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today is day number 44 in the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of random trivia quizzes. There's 21 questions, 20 up front, and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of this video if you need to stick around for that. We also have over 1,000 other episodes of trivia if you want to go back and watch some of those. Good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Located in the Fremont Street Experience in Las Vegas, Nevada, it modeled its name after a giant movie monster and it stands 12 stories tall. What is the name of this world's largest slot machine that is actually the takeoff tower for a set of high-speed zip lines? That 12-story slot machine is called Slotzilla. Question number 2. Some describe the image as depicting Jesus of Nazareth and believe the fabric is the burial shroud in which he was wrapped after crucifixion. What is this Catholic relic called that is a length of linen cloth bearing the negative image of a man? That is called the Shroud of Turin. Question number 3. P.T. Barnum was an American showman, businessman, and politician, remembered for promoting celebrated hoaxes and founding the Barnum and Bailey Circus with James Anthony Bailey. What do the initials P.T. stand for? P.T. Barnum was Phineas Taylor Barnum. Question number 4. I will wear my heart upon my sleeve for daws to peck at. In which one of Shakespeare's plays does Iago explain that the day he demonstrates outwardly what he feels inwardly will be the day he is at his most vulnerable? That play is the play of Othello. Question number 5. In the 1978 cult classic film Animal House, the featured fraternity throws a party that is often imitated to this day. What was the Roman wear that became party wear for the Greeks in Delta Tau Chi? Just because it's historically inaccurate doesn't mean it's not fun. They wore togas. It was a toga party. Question number 6. According to the 1964 song Fun 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 off the album Shut Down Volume 2 by the Beach Boys, the girl in the story will be having fun 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 till her daddy takes what kind of classic car away? She will have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes her T-Bird away. Question number 7. It impacts nearly all aspects of patient care, from diagnosing cancer to managing chronic diseases through accurate laboratory testing. What is the medical term for the study of the causes and effects of disease or injury? The answer is pathology. And question number 8. It is interesting to see that the first figure in the Bible to speak is none other than God himself. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 3, what are the first words spoken in the Bible? The first words spoken were, "Let there be light." Question number 9. A young George Clooney starred in the 1988 sequel, The Return of. Since their original 1978 Attack of, what man-eating fruits have been a staple at worst film festivals with iterations like Strike Back and Eat France? The 1978 original was called The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The answer is tomatoes. Question number 10. Triathletes compete for fastest overall completion time, racing each segment sequentially with the time transitioning between the disciplines included. A triathlon is an endurance multisport race that traditionally features 3 sports. In what order? Typically, in a triathlon, it goes swim, bike, run. Question number 11. D.B. Cooper was the name given to an unidentified man who hijacked Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 on November 24, 1971. After collecting ransom money, he opened the door to the plane and parachuted over what U.S. state, never to be seen again? The answer is the state of Washington. Question number 12. Willie Nelson did so in 1975, Elton John then in 1982, and before both of those, Steve Lawrence did it in 1959. All 3 of these popular musicians recorded hit songs with what color of eyes in the title? All of them recorded hit songs about blue eyes. Question 13. John Call stars as Santa Claus, and a 10-year-old Pia Zadora stars as one of the children from which planet in the 1964 Christmas film where aliens abduct Santa from Earth and force him to build a toy factory for them? I guess I have a new Christmas movie to put on my watch list. This one is called Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. The answer is Mars. Question number 14. In the 1942 film The Pride of the Yankees, Gary Cooper plays the revered baseball player Lou Gehrig, and Teresa Wright plays his sweetheart Eleanor. What man played the role of the legendary slugger Babe Ruth? Little bit of a trick question here. The guy who played Babe Ruth was Babe Ruth himself. Question number 15. Some critics suggest that his real motive is to win over this Roman general's officers to his side. Mark Antony paid what man a very high compliment, calling him the noblest Roman of them all? To whom was Mark Antony referring? He was talking about Brutus. Question 16. It has enjoyed widespread popularity as both a social and gambling game, especially during the mid-20th century, and remains today one of the most widely played 2-player card games. What is this common card game named for 2 common kinds of alcoholic beverages? The answer is gin rummy. Question number 17. Situated beautifully between the Tyrrhenian Sea and the Adriatic Sea, what is the European country that is over 600 miles long, but only averages a width of 90 miles from coast to coast? Nice and skinny, but over 600 miles long. That would be the country of Italy. Question number 18. What famous musical, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and based on T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's book, features the songs Grizabella, The Rum Tum Tugger, Bustopher Jones, and Mr. Mistopheles? The answer is Cats. Question number 19. May none but honest and wise men ever rule under this roof. After 8 years of construction, this quote was said by which U.S. president who, along with his wife, became the first occupants of the, at the time still unfinished, White House? The first U.S. president to occupy the White House was John Adams. And question 20. For the sake of the children, Disney often changes some storylines from classic tales to make the stories more family-friendly. For example, they departed from the original story of Pinocchio by not killing off what major character right at the beginning? In the original story, Jiminy Cricket is killed off immediately. But they kept him around because the kids like Jiminy Cricket. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Check back tomorrow because we'll have another new trivia quiz. It'll be day number 45. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're not already. We post new quizzes like this every single day. Here's question 21, the tiebreaker. How many years separated the theatrical release of the original Top Gun film with its blockbuster sequel, Top Gun Maverick? How many years between the two? Closest answer wins. And if you hit it right on the nail, then you definitely win. The most recent came out in 2022. The first one came out in 1986. The answer is 36 years. All right, if you're still watching and you happen to like Rubik's Cubes, I've got just the thing for you. My friends have just started their very first YouTube channel. I don't know a lot about Rubik's Cubes, so I'm going to let them explain what exactly the channel is about, but there'll be a link for it below, or you can just look up Corner Twist on YouTube and find their channel.
What we'll be doing is some speed solves, some tutorials, and some other unboxings.
Abel and I are going to be the lead cubers. We'll cover the unboxings and speed solvings and tutorials, whereas Finn here is our good friend and editor. Welcome to Corner Twist.